Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited to do this look for you today. As you can see, it is a Gryffindor inspired look. I'm wearing my Gryffindor shirt, my lightning bolt necklace that I wear every day. So if you can tell from the title, this look is based off the Storybook Cosmetics Witchcraft and Wizardry palette. Just came out a couple of months ago. I was going to do a look right away for you guys, but I just kind of, I don't know, I wanted to play with it a little bit, see how it worked. I had a lot of mixed reviews from people I knew. Some said it was very powdery and very chalky and they didn't like it. Some people said the pigment was great and they loved it. So I wanted to kind of base my opinion on using it a bunch, and I have. Plus, on top of the palette coming out a couple of months ago, the lippies just came out a few weeks to a month ago. But again, I did an unboxing on my Instagram for both of these, so you might have seen it on my timeline. But I'm freaking in love with this thing, and I'll talk about both of them here in just a second. So the palette is a big deal. I do have the brushes, and as you'll see in my look, I did not use them. It was just for time's sake. They were not clean, and I was not prepared for that. But I did clean all my other brushes the other day, so I just didn't use them, although I did do a review and a video on using them. I'll link that here and you can go see it. But I was super excited to hear about the palette. I've been wanting like Harry Potter makeup for a while, and I do have some that I again used while I was filming my wand brush review and little mini makeup tutorial. Love Storybook. These girls are great. The triplets are awesome. I follow them all on Instagram, and I have been since before they started Storybook. But the second they started announcing Harry Potter stuff, I was like, oh my god, holy crap. So the great thing about this palette is it looks like a little book. I'm sure you guys have all seen reviews out there about it, but it's nice because eventually they're gonna do a whole, like, a bunch of different book palettes for different movies and TV shows and stuff, so that way you'll have like a whole nice little shelf of different books on your makeup table, which I think is really, really cool. I heard they're working on Mean Girls right now. I also heard they're working on a couple of other things just via their Instagram, so go check them out. I'll put their links down below as well. So it's looks like a book. Looks like a worn book, an old book, which I love. It's the Witchcraft and Wizardry palette with their logo on the top. And on the back it says, once upon a time, there were 3 sisters who never stopped believing in fairy tales, and they all lived happily ever after. And then you can see it looks kind of like fake like pages on the inside. So when you open it up, you have a nice little mirror on the inside, and I'm not going to really show it because then you'll see my camera. Underneath the mirror is a little saying. It says, magic is believing in yourself. If you can do that, you can make anything happen. I love that saying. It's so great. Obviously, I'm a big Harry Potter fan, so anything magic related and believing in yourself, that's like what J.K. Rowling instills in her readers, and I think it's awesome. There are 12 colors in the palette. Originally, I know they had a lot of Harry Potter based names, but because of copyright, I know that they couldn't release those names, so they had to change some of the names of the colors. From left to right, starting from top to bottom, you've got Broomstick, which is a brown color, Sorcerer, which is like a maroon red, which is obviously like the Gryffindor color. You've got Cloak, which is a gray, pretty gray color. I've used it a few times and it's gorgeous. Then you got Potions, which is a green Slytherin color. Then you have Prophecy, which is a like nice white basey color, or like a little highlight that I used up on my, brow bone. Then you have Salem, which is like this browny, purpley, like metallic-y color. Oh, it's beautiful. Then you've got Merlin, which is a blue color. Obviously, you've got some Ravenclaw in there. Then you've got Bewitched, which is a gold color. It's absolutely beautiful. And you'll see that I'm going to use that on my lid. And it's obviously another Gryffindor color. Then you've got Cauldron, which is like a greeny, bluey, black color. It's kind of really pretty. Then you've got Spellbook, which I am using on my like outer V, which it like darkens it up. It's kind of like a browny, purpley, really rich, maroony kind of color. And then you've got Charms, which is a pinky color, which as you can see I will have used on my lids. And then you've got Jinx, which is a silver color. Again, really gorgeous color. I've used that a few times. On to the lippy. So they came out with 4 colors. I only got Horror just because number one, it is the maroon, like Gryffindor color, and that's what I'm gonna wear the most anyways. But I was super satisfied when I tried it for the first time. Again, I did it on Instagram on my timeline. But the great thing, I think the most innovative thing is, I've never seen this before, is the Doe Foot Applicator. It's a doe foot, but it's not a doe foot. It's like a teardrop shape, and it's pointed at the end. And some of you know that I had stitches when I was younger, and so my Cupid's bow is not, it's not symmetrical on both sides. So it's really kind of a pain in the butt for me to put lipstick on, but this made it super easy putting on. And the great thing is it dried within seconds of putting on. When I say seconds, I don't mean like 80 seconds. I mean like under 60 seconds it was dry. And I was like, holy crap. The color payoff is amazing. I did do on my live, on my timeline, I did show the what it looked like without any lip liner under it, although I've been wearing it like this a few times, and I really like wearing lip liner under all of my liquid lipsticks. But overall, I love both products together, especially with the brushes. I've used my wand brushes with this palette, and I think it's really fun. So it's just another way for me to combine one of my 2 loves, Harry Potter and makeup. And I said that, you know, in my wand review video. Anyways though, so it just combines my love. I really love makeup, and I love playing around with it and having fun. And then I also just love Harry Potter. I mean, I say I love Harry Potter, but really it's more of just like my whole life. And I can't express that to you guys any more than I probably already have. So I'm just really excited to do this look for you guys. I do start out with my eyebrows done and with my concealer and powder on already, which I've already done that in another video, so I will link that as well so you guys can see that. But otherwise, I just start out doing my eyes and then move on to my cheeks and then my lips. Okay guys, so I'm just going to be taking the Urban Decay primer potion and putting that on my eyelids. This is great for when I have looks that I really want the pigment to come out, or I really want to stay for a longer period of time. So I'm just going to dab that all over my lids. And then here's the pretty palette. Okay guys, so I'm going in with the Real Techniques brush, and I'm going to go into Charms and put that all over my lids all the way to the top. And then I'm going to go in with the Real Techniques Deluxe Crease Brush, and I'm going to go into Sorcerer and put that all in my crease. Then I'm going to go in with my Luxie 205 Tapered Blending Brush and blend all of that out. Then I'm going to use the Luxie 231 Small Tapered Blending Brush and go into Spellbook. And I'm just going to darken up the inner corner and go about 2/3 of the way in the crease. Again, going back in with the Luxie 205 Tapered Blending Brush and just blending that out just a little bit. Then I'm just going to go in with my Coastal Scents. It's a BRC number 2. It's a flat packing brush. And I'm just going to go into Bewitched and put that all over my lid. And then again, back in with the blending brush just to blend it out just slightly so there aren't any harsh lines. Then I'm going to go right back in with that Luxie 231 Small Tapered Blending Brush into Spellbook again and just deepen that up now that I've put that gold over it. So now I'm going to go in with my Crown brush. It's a 2-sided eyeshadow brush on one side and a pencil brush on the other side. And what I'm going to do is basically just go into all the colors I just did on my eye in order and put that on my lower lash line.
So now I'm going to take some of my MAC Prep and Prime, and I'm going to spray that on my flat packing brush, on that Coastal Scents brush. And I'm going to go back into Bewitch and just pack that on my lid. It's just going to give it more of a pop of that gold color that I'm looking for. And I'm just going to start to bring that into my inner corner as well. Okay guys, going back in with that small tapered blending brush again, I'm going to hit the Prophecy, which is that white shade, and I'm just going to use that on my brow bone. It's not too shimmery, but it's not too white either. It's just a nice little complement. It'll also help blend that red back out. So here I'm taking my damp beauty blender I used earlier to put my concealer on, and I'm just going to go and clean up those outer corners. So now I'm going to take my NYX Jumbo Pencil in 630 Cashmere, and it's kind of a soft gold color. I'm just going to put that on my inner corner down to my lash line and then on my lower waterline. Okay, so here I'm going to take my ColourPop Cream Gel Liner in Swerve, and I'm going to put that in my upper waterline. So now I'm going to take my NYX eye pencil in brown number 2, and I'm going to just put that on my lower waterline just to help deepen it up. Okay guys, so here is my funny impression of using a curling wand. If you really want to see how I curl my lashes and get them to stand straight up and just help you look like you have longer lashes, I'm just going to refer to this video here. Please click here and go watch that. So now I'm going to go in with my Urban Decay Perversion Mascara. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with my 50th anniversary Star Trek Fantastic powder, and it's in Highly Illogical. So with that, I'm going to go in with my Real Techniques sculpting brush. So now I'm going to go in with this blush that I got from my Ipsy bag. I'll put the little name here. I can't remember who it was from or the name of the color. But I'm going to use my Luxie 514 blush brush and just kind of use that just on the apples of my cheeks, and then also help blend out that Highly Illogical color. For highlight, I'm going to go in with Benefit's What's Up. It's a great base, and then I usually put another highlighter on top. I'm just going to put it on and then blend it out slightly. And then I'm going to go in with this brush. I can't say the name of it, but I'm going to put it here. And it's called the Illuminator Brush. I'm going to go into Bewitched again, which is that gold color, just slightly. And then I'm just going to use that on top of the What's Up, just to kind of give me a gold highlight. So now onto lips. I'm going to be using my NYX 812 Plum Lip Liner. So I'm just going to use that as base because I do have uneven Cupid's bow, and it just helps my lipstick stay all day. Okay, now to the fun part. This is the Lippy from Storybook, and it's in the color Horror. It's that very Gryffindor maroon burgundy color. So here's the final look. Very gold, very maroon, very Gryffindor.
So I really hope you guys like the final look. This is it. Like I said, it's a very Gryffindor inspired look. Please let me know in the comments below if you would like any other house-worthy looks. So just let me know in the comments below what you want to see. Also, I'd love to do some more reviews or more looks for you guys in general. So have a great week, everybody. Leave comments below, share this with your friends. I'm so excited to talk to a bunch of you, and you guys have a great week. Love you. Bye.